Today I'm gonna reveal my crypto portfolio and my plan to invest $1 million in the crypto market by the end of this year. The reason why I'm doing this video today is because I asked on my Instagram, on personal Instagram, what videos you guys want me to make. So what are the topics I should be speaking in the video? And many of you asked me about my crypto strategies or what I'm doing in crypto or NFTs in general. So that's why I'm making this video. So first of all, where does my money come from? So for the ones who don't know, I run an agency, marketing agency called Scalers. We move fast. We build, scale, and invest in brands we believe in. And it's a very, very cash flow positive business. So I'm sitting on heavy cash that I'm stacking up every month, and that's how I use the money to invest in the crypto market. I don't worry too much about the ups and downs of the current situation. Actually, it excites me if I think about it, because I started buying very late in crypto. Like, I knew about crypto since 2014. The first time I heard about Bitcoin was in 2014. Back then I was trading at like around $100 per Bitcoin. If you wonder, I don't mind not have bought back then, because even if I did, I knew that my 17-year-old version of myself would have sold right away. So if I bought at $100, there's no way I would have held until now, because back then, if I put $100 in and I would cash out at $500, I would be super happy, and that would be the best trade of my life back then. So I totally don't regret not putting in a lot of cash. I'm happy that it's going down right now. I'm a bit sad for all the investors, because obviously it's a tough moment for people that bought at the peak, which includes me. But I didn't buy too heavy in it right away, because I don't wanna, buy too much at the same time. So I try to dollar cost average my purchases in crypto. So right now I'm slowly buying in on Ethereum and Bitcoins. These are the two cryptos that I believe the most in. So every time it drops a bit, I start buying a bit and a bit, because one time, for example, 1 year ago, I was trying to catch the bottom, as you say in the trading world. I was trying to catch the bottom of one particular stock, which was Alibaba. It was around, I think it was at $300 per stock, and it dropped to 200 more or less. And I thought, okay, this is it. It lost like so much value that I'm gonna buy in and, profit a lot from it. This is the bottom, it's not gonna go more down. So I bought like, $400,000 worth of stock of Alibaba, and now it's sitting at, $80 per share. So that's a lesson for me, to go slowly in and not get too excited when the price drops, because it could drop more. So it's wise to slowly buy in and not go full in as soon as the price drops a bit. So I don't worry too much about the ups and downs of the crypto market, because I truly believe in the longevity of this industry, in this market, in this technology, and I'm betting heavily on Ethereum and Bitcoin. I don't mess around too much in other altcoin, because I don't put in so much time in this, and I'm no expert. So I just trust and believe in the future of Bitcoin, because it could be a replacement for gold and a new way to store value in the future. And I believe a lot in Ethereum as well, because it's a beautiful platform, and I use it myself for my NFT projects that I'm working on. And I see many others adopting the same technology. So all right, I logged in my Kraken account, and my total balance is around $283,000, which is more or less, I think nowadays, around $300,000. 283 euros to USD, it's around $297. So in total, I've put in $375,000, and we can see it in the funding. So I filtered for deposits, and you can see my deposits here. And in total, I deposit like $475,000. I still have, so it's 475. My value is around 300. I still have $80,000 in cash. So I'm down like $95,000 on $995 invested, which is all right. Like, it's never pleasant to lose money, but if you zoom out, and you see the big picture, I'm buying as it goes down. So I'm not buying as it goes up, and I'm just waiting for green times to come up. So I don't worry too much. I just keep buying. In fact, I'm gonna buy some more now, because today Ethereum dropped quite a bit. Here you can see my holdings. I have like around 5 Bitcoins, 36 Ethereums. I have some Tether. I bought some Terra, but don't look at that, because I was a pure gamble when it was dropping heavily, and I felt like, okay, I'm gonna catch the bottom, I'm just gonna put in 5 grand, but my 5 grand turned into 15 cents. Holy shit. Damn, really, I put in $5,000 and I lost everything. I have 15 cents. My $5,000 are worth 15 cents. That's crazy. So Ethereum, oh, it dropped heavily. Like I think my average in Ethereum is like 2.6 thousand USD. Right now it's under 2K. What is it? Yeah, it's at $1.8 thousand. So I'm gonna buy a bit more. Let's put in 10K. Just because I wanna go slow. Like I rather do these microtransactions every now and then without, because I could put in like right away like 100K or so, but you get hurt and you shouldn't do that. I'm not a financial advisor, but if I need to give us a tip, don't go in heavily. Just make up your mind, and if you get excited by the new price, just remember it can always go lower and it can always go up, so you don't want to expose yourself too much. Besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm also investing money in NFTs because I don't know, I just love NFTs. I recently bought Clonix. I bought Adidas NFT because yeah, the price is still so low for Adidas, and I think you guys should take a look at it, because if Adidas stepped in this new world of NFTs and haven't done anything yet, I think for the future is gonna be super exciting. Because for example, Nike did the same thing they bought Clonix, they bought Artifact Studios. They provided a lot of value to the holders, and Adidas, since they're competing with Nike, they're forced to do something cool in the space, otherwise they would look bad compared to Nike. Because right now Nike is like here, Adidas is here, and the benefit of stepping into Adidas is they still didn't do anything. Like they just dropped some merch, but that's not super much value for the holder. So I expect very, very big things from Adidas. My plan to invest $1 million by the end of this year is to slowly dollar cost average my purchases, so slowly buying in, as I was saying, because I think we are in a recession time. So stock market already lost double digits in the market. There are some stocks that lost 50, 60, even 90% of their value, like I don't know, Shopify for example. And yeah, for me it's important right now to hold a lot of cash, because I want to be able to, and by the way, I'm holding a lot of USD and not euros, which is convenient right now because the dollar is increasing value over the euro. So for a European, it's pretty good because I can buy stuff for a cheaper price now because the dollar is increasing in value. Like in history, a dollar was never worth 0.96 euros. So that's pretty unreal. Like if we pull out the graph, let me pull it out. Oh, now it dropped a bit. So it's 0.93. But if we check like lifetime, the last time this happened was pretty much when the euro started existing. So in 2001. So I'm holding a lot of cash because I'm just waiting for everything to drop more. Like I expect everything to drop more, but I buy a bit of Bitcoin here and there and Ethereum's. Yeah, it's a sad time for many people. In fact, I don't get too excited. I just try to be cold with numbers because these are just numbers on the screen. So I try to buy when things drop and not get too emotional if I lose money, and also not get too emotional if things go incredibly well. Because you guys need to remember that it's always a wave. So if it goes up, you shouldn't get too happy because you're gonna expect a low. So never think it's always gonna go up, because that's never the case, and don't expect it's always gonna go down and never come up again, because that's also never the case. So always diversify, try to buy different things, and don't fall in love with one specific thing or stock or whatever it is. That's probably the only advice I can give, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. So right now I'm investing a lot in crypto because yeah, I believe in it long term, and not too much in other assets because I think it's gonna go down. Like the Federal Reserve Bank increased the interest rates, so we're in a deflationary period. A lot of assets are overvalued, and during the last years the money supply increased by like 5x. Where did the money go? It went in assets. So people said to beat inflation we're gonna invest our money in assets, but these assets are overpriced right now. So now that there is fear, people are starting to sell their assets. So the assets that should help you beat inflation are overpriced, and now people are selling them. So there's a lot of panic selling happening and everything is losing money. So I rather keep cash right now and wait to drop it more and slowly buy in. So as it goes down, I buy more in. And if you check the fear and greed index, I'm pulling up CNN Business because the other website didn't work. But as you can see right now, we're in extreme fear. So this is an index based on like the sentiment of the market, and people are in extreme fear. If we were in extreme greed, there would be like optimism with everything. Like there was extreme greed after the 2020 little crash of COVID, where everyone started buying stocks and everyone felt like, okay, it's gonna go back up and everything is gonna go back up. And right now it's happening, the opposite is happening. Right now, everyone is expecting to drop and drop and drop, and that's why things are going down to zero. So yeah, I stay liquid.
Be formless, shapeless, like water.
I don't wanna put too much money anywhere. And yeah. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And if you want me to speak about other topics, just drop a comment below so I can read it and I can make more videos depending on what you guys want to see. And I hope you liked this video, so give it a thumbs up, perhaps share it, and see you next time. Peace!